Hello everyone. Prices of silver were making headlines recently with the latest drop below $20 an ounce. I just received another delivery of Britannias for my personal 100 coin mini monster box challenge, so it feels like a good time to discuss what is going on over at silver markets. If you didn't see my first video where I started this personal mini monster box challenge, I will put a link in the description. This is my third one on this topic and you can find it in respective playlist if you want to watch all of them. Besides prices of silver, we will talk a bit about types of coin shops you should be buying from when stacking. So far, I have one full tube of Britannias and one almost half filled. Today we will complete the second tube. That will bring me to 40 coins out of 100. Slow but steady. I will be done this year for sure, maybe in a couple of months. So about price of silver. It was drifting lower recently, and I honestly welcomed it. That way I can add to my stack at a lower cost. That box is motivating me to be more consistent with saving and adding to my silver holdings. It is actually fun to see those tubes filling up. Recent drop did nothing to reverse my stacking plan. I have made the decision to cost average into silver coins and rounds regardless of price, and I did. This drop made my goals even more attainable. I bought silver at $26 per ounce and higher, but since I was buying for a while, the average is still below 20. And I don't measure my gold and silver in dollars. I count it in ounces, so dollar price is irrelevant. Regarding my views of microeconomics, nothing I see in economy changed my personal outlook on inflation and on US dollar. Matter of fact, I will be adding a new video tomorrow or in a day or two about something I think is worthy of attention. Specifically, Reuters just reported about a trade between India and Russia in Chinese yuan, and it can provide a blueprint for further de-dollarization. Also, Financial Times just reported UBS survey of central banks that indicated most central bank managers are diversifying away from dollar and into Chinese yuan. So no, my thesis that de-dollarization is picking up some steam and precious metals and all commodities will go higher, is still intact. And as such, I am taking this opportunity to buy more. I just placed another order for more silver Britannias at prices I haven't seen in a while. I think we might see a bigger downturn in silver due to slowing of the world economy and stronger dollar. The recent data by Atlanta Fed indicated we will have second quarter of contracting economic growth, which formally puts us in a recession. It might mean lower asset prices, maybe a sharp drop in equities also. We will see. It's better to be prepared for it. But for me, the time to buy is when everyone is selling. Provided I have a strong conviction in that asset. And I still see gold and silver as a very attractive play. You can say, it's a way to play commodities with physical asset. You can't buy wheat and hold it for 10 years, but you can buy gold and silver and just put it away, until it has its time in a limelight. Goes without saying, invest only what you can live without for a while. I am not a financial advisor, this is my opinion only. And one more note on price of silver. I have heard that July is historically the best time to buy silver, because price of silver often drops right around this time. It is not a guarantee, but something worth knowing. Well, now to some coin shop buying tips. I wanted to expand on something from my previous video on my mini monster box. I mentioned that my favorite way to buy precious metals is buying at a local coin shop. This is true for me. As I mentioned, I usually get better prices or at least a price match, no shipping costs, and often, I can bargain. Besides, you get to walk away with your coins same day, which feels great. As opposed to waiting for 2 weeks for an online delivery. If you buy few silver coins and get a so-so deal due to inventory or capabilities of a coin shop, you can use that as a leverage to get something else. Like a gold coin and so forth. You can't do it with online bullion dealers. What you see is what you get and what you pay. That said, if you are stacking, you should be buying from very specific coin shops. Let's talk about that. All coin shops are different. I have encountered few scenarios. Like for example, some shops would have minimum order sizes and it might not work for your budget. Some might sell at a higher premium due to some collectible nature of the coin. Avoid those if you are stacking. I have to travel a bit further now to find more Britannias, since I kind of cleaned out most of the local shops I usually go to. So I called a new place that I've never been before and was pleasantly surprised to hear they had 10 coins for me to pick up. I was fired up and just jumped into my car and went there. Well, some of you already noticed my mistake. After asking if they had any Britannias, I should have asked how much they would sell it to me for. When I showed up, they indeed had 10 coins as promised. But there was a mix of various years, and as you know, some years might have some lower mintages, some have well-known mint errors and such. Like that famous 2014 silver Britannia mule error, when they used wrong blanks. Anyways, I just drove for no reason. They tried to sell me Britannias at prices ranging from the cost of American Silver Eagle to a few $100s for more rare ones. When you stack, you should be buying at the lowest cost possible. All those collectible premiums might make sense if you are into collectibles, and it is very risky business. You really have to know your market and be prepared to wait for a right buyer to sell it to, if you need to unload at a profit. Technically, buying Britannias at current premiums is not a wisest choice. I can buy generic rounds at a 10% discount. But honestly, I just like this coin and I do have a good portfolio of generic silver already. So at this point I just want to diversify. I think it's a good idea to have a variety. If you need to sell to a private party, some buyers might prefer something specific, and if you have a variety, you will maximize your profit. Besides, even if I wanted to sell it back to an online bullion dealer, silver coins will have some buyback premiums compared to generic rounds. So you can recapture some of the premium you paid. Another consideration. If you need to sell in a slow market, condition and type of silver will matter. You cannot know the future, so it's better to have more options available. When I buy from a local shop, I always consult spot prices and current prices on same items from online dealers. First off, it would provide a bargaining point. You can ask for a price match or you will know right away if you are getting a deal. So always check online prices before you shop locally. So here we go, we just finished the second tube out of 5. I think it was a right choice for me to settle for a mini monster box. 100 coins is more attainable than 500 coins. At this time, I am buying on a budget, just something I can put away without endangering my ability to pay my bills. Besides, after these 100 coins, I can switch to something else, like maples. It makes stacking a bit more fun. There you have it, some small progress towards my stacking goals and some thoughts on current situation with silver prices. I hope it provides some of you with motivation to add to your portfolio. If it does, I'm glad I can help. Thank you for watching. As always, your visit is appreciated. I hope to see you in my future videos. If you are new, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you could be notified about new content. Until next time.